thank you very much indeed. Well, that's wonderful. And again, our congratulations. Lovely to meet everybody individually and to see how that moment of turning from a graduate into a graduate actually works. People are sort of unconscious at that moment because they're too busy thinking, am I going to keep my hat on or am I going to fall over on the steps? But it's a moment and it's happened, and well done. Congratulations. Well, in an episode of many high points, here is one. I want to invite our student speaker, Kieran Telfer. Come on.
If any part of my outfit does fall off, I apologise, just act like part of the act. Welcome, welcome, one and all, esteemed faculties who have tolerated our endless questions of, will this be on the test? Beloved parents who have come to terms with the fact that we do still love you, even though we might not call the text for weeks at a time. And most of all, my fellow graduates, truly the masters of procrastination and last-minute miracles. I'd like to thank the Student Life team and the fellow graduates for allowing me to speak here today and to share the occasion with all of you. 3 years ago, we all came to London, beginning a life that we actually had no idea of what it was going to be. But we all came here for one definitive reason, and that was to move forward. We came here to learn more, develop our analytical skills, expand our knowledge, and I'm not just talking about our subjects. I'm talking about the fact that over the course of these 3 years, we have been given an invaluable life experience, not only in academia and in the intrigues of our chosen degrees, but also in life. How to live, how to cook, how to converse, and how to see the world in its truest form. And that truest form is harsh. The world we live in varies in difficulty depending on where you're from, but there's difficulty nonetheless. And learning that, preparing for that, is the most valuable lesson of all. Now, this 3-year marathon has not been easy, but it has been fun. The friendships we've made have allowed us to weather the storm of our academic stress and given us an opportunity to still enjoy the content we have learned, even though in the end, it is just a test. And now we are gathered here today for a historical reunion before we set off again into the unknown. Now, it's important to express our full gratitude to those who have facilitated this fantastic opportunity. And that's the countless men and women who work at NU London, whether lecturers, support staff, or the senior leadership. They've made it possible and taught us amazing things, and the very reason we are graduating here today. The family and friends who began us on this journey and accompanied us all the way, you have been a rock to us all, an unweathering, metamorphic rock. And I think it's safe to say, fellow graduates, that your parents and your families are extremely proud of you. You cannot imagine the sense of relief they're experiencing right now. This would also be a great time to ask for more money, so parents, please, all us are out. Now, the two individuals who made NU London bigger and better every year since we've been here, one of them's here today, and that's Professor A.C. Grayling, and one who is not, but here in spirit, President Aoun. Because of the deal they made, NU London continues to grow on the map in this great city of London. And talking about growth, as humans, we never truly stop growing. The wonder of our human brain allows us to learn through our experiences. And in years to come, this experience, and many more to come, will have shaped us into wise individuals, better individuals. And one day, perhaps we will be sitting here, where our parents are now, being here for our children. Now, I know there will be some here today that haven't truly realised their capabilities. Some may think, who would care enough about me? But with a bit of ambition, you can go a long way. And trust me, if you think nobody will care about you, try missing a couple of rent payments and they really will. For the elderly part of our audience and non-London dwellers, that's called a mortgage payment. Now, from this point, there is a path to go on. It's important to keep in mind, if you can't find a path with no obstacles, it's probably not the right one. And I was told when writing this speech that the main goal is to reflect on our journey. But I disagree. That's usually at the end of the journey. And we are by no means at the end. And I also think this is a chance to see where we are going in 10, 20, 30 years. Some of us may be CEOs of corporations, the best lawyers in New York, most revolutionary philosophical minds, or even politicians and future leaders. And I bet you any amount of money that can do a better job than they're doing now. It's not hard. What I'm trying to say though, is that there is a chance for us, not just here in this university, but for our whole generation, to reach places that can shape the world into a better place. And I think it's important to aim for that. Because at the end of the day, we're not here for long. And quite frankly, the chance of you being here is astronomical. So don't aim for a normal job, aim for happiness, and aim to leave for something behind. A society only grows great when the oldest of us plant trees, the shade of which they know they'll never sit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I come to the end, and once again, I would like to thank all of you, and undying gratitude to everyone in this hall and those who could not join us today. Thank you very much, and let's leave a legacy and pop open a bottle or two of champagne. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kieran. Fantastic. Well done. Thank you. So we now move on to one of my favourite parts of graduation, the prize-giving ceremony. Prizes are nominated by faculty and conferred by our academic board.